Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me Christmas party edition type of thing. Yeah, so first I'm going to start off, because I need it desperately right now, with my, I don't know how to pronounce that. And yeah, it is a sleeping mask, but I use it during the day. So after I use my chapstick, I'm gonna move on to my primer, and I'm kind of a creature of habit, so I don't really change up my stuff that much. So I'm still using the Hangover X, which I'm almost out, and then I still have a little bit of my Becca backlighting primer. Yeah, I'm super excited to film a video. I know it's been a while. It's actually been a long time. And the funny thing is, I've actually filmed a couple videos. I just have never uploaded them because my computer is pretty slow. And by the time I like upload it to my computer, watch it, and then like edit it, I usually find something that I hate about it, and then I'm like, who would want to watch this? And I don't upload it. It's pretty much how it goes. So next I'm going to do some eye primer, and then I'm also going to do my eyebrows. And so I do my eyebrows, and then later on, after my foundation, I add like brow gel and all of that. That way it kind of takes any of the foundation that gets on my brows. I'm not really picky about like what order I do my makeup in. It's kind of just like what I feel in the moment, because I have done my eyebrows after my face makeup and like all of that. Now I'm like thinking, do I want to do my eyebrows first or like my face makeup and eye primer? Okay, so for eye primer, I'm going to be using my Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and this is in the color Almond. And I just like to put a tiny bit. And then I'm just going to take my damp sponge and start blending it out. Okay, so after I have my eye primer on, I am just going to take like a flat brush. Find one. So I'm just going to take a flat brush, and I'm just going to like lightly conceal under my eyebrows. I don't really do this like all the time because it's a little extra, but I'm just going to do it for the sake of this video. So I'm just gonna take whatever is left over from carving out my brows, and I'm just kind of gonna go on top, just because I made some mistakes. So I think I'm gonna use a couple different palettes, but to start off, I'm just gonna use the Carly Bybel palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and these are what the colors look like. I got this for my birthday, and to be honest, I thought I would love it more than I do. The colors, they're just, I don't know. The shimmery colors are probably the best out of the palette. I'm just more of a matte person. Like, I love a good crease color. I love all of that. And this, I don't know. They're a little just like bright and orangey kind of. I thought there would be a little more like basic. I'm definitely a more like basic eye look person. I don't do crazy like cut creases or anything like that. That stuff is so cool but so advanced for me. I literally usually just do like 3 eyeshadow colors, that's it. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. And the nice thing about doing your eyeshadow first is if you do have fallout, or if you're doing an eyeliner look, not an eyeliner look, but if you add eyeliner, I find that it's easier because you can just use your makeup wipe and kind of like sharpen out the lines, and it just adds a cleaner look, I feel like. So I feel like when you make a mistake and you have makeup on, it kind of, you know, it's so much harder to get off. And I feel like these take forever to blend, and like with my Katie and Desi palette from Dose of Colors, it blends out like a dream. So I think I'm gonna stop using that palette and I'm gonna use one of the shadows on my lid. But to finish off like just the basic colors, I'm gonna take my most loved Friendcation palette. There's just, I don't know, this color is amazing because it's like neutral, so it has like warm and cool tones, which is nice to have in the crease when you don't want to have like a specific like warm tone look or cool tone look. If you're kind of like in between, that's an awesome color. Love it. And then yeah, I just, this color, this color, this color, oh, and then of course that color is just, they're amazing. So I'm gonna take that neutral color I just showed you guys. I think it's called Necessary. And I'm going to take a Sigma E40 brush, which is like one of my favorite blending brushes ever invented. And I'm just kind of going to do the same thing that I did with the chai color. I don't really do New Year's resolutions because I just feel like just do it instead of, you know, saying you're gonna do something and then not doing it, because I've done that many of times where it's like you say that you're gonna do something and then you don't do it. So it's like, I just feel like instead of New Year's resolutions, you should just make it happen. That's what I'm gonna do this year. So like 2020 is gonna be the best year yet for me. 2019 was definitely it's really hard on me and my family. Yeah, it was a really good year because you know, I met my boyfriend and I just feel like he is amazing, and one of the best things that happened to me, well, probably the best thing that happened to me in 2019, but my grandma also had a stroke, and she was a fully working 80-year-old. What I mean is she would clean, cook, like she still did all that stuff, but she also lived with us. And so that happened, and that was really, I've never really had anybody in my life like get sick or go through something like that. So it's been pretty intense for us, but it's okay. I try to just tell myself that it could have been worse. We still have her here, and even though she's not you know, the same as she was. She's, you know, still here, and she's still a beautiful person, and I love her a lot. But yeah, I definitely feel like I'm more than ready for 2020, which is crazy that it's like 2020. It's just so crazy to me. I feel like when I was younger, I used to think like, oh my god, can you imagine when it's 2020? Or like, I don't know, for me, it just felt so far away, and then it's like here. So, but I feel like that's just how life is. It's like, when you're in the moment, you're like, oh my god, I can't wait for this to be over, or, you know, that seems so far away, and then literally in a blink of an eye, you're 25. Like, literally, I'm like, wait, what? I'm 25? Like, it hurts me to say it sometimes, because I'm like, oh my god, where did the time go? I just remember when I was 20. It's super crazy. Yeah, so I kind of feel like hard times are like a blessing and a curse. Definitely horrible, but at the same time, I feel like it makes you so much stronger, and every hard thing I've went through, I've just like realized that there's a reason why you're going through it, and although it sucks and it seems like it's unfair, it's really going to change your life, I feel like. So, I don't know, just one of those things where like things really suck and they feel unfair and you wonder why, but then, you know, it makes you stronger, it makes you appreciate people more. I feel like altogether it just makes you a better person going through those hard times, but it's definitely been hard for me. I can say I haven't handled it well. I mean, kind of have handled it well, but it's just been emotionally like pretty traumatic for me. I'm really close to my grandma, so I don't know. It's been a lot. So if you guys are going through anything hard, or you went through something hard this year, just know that it's gonna make you stronger, and you know, it's for a reason, and you might not know the reason now, but eventually you'll know the reason, and I hope that you're grateful for, you know, going through that, even though it really sucks, because it does. Oh, and another thing that happened was my therapist retired, which obviously I'm happy for her, really happy for her. She's an amazing person, but for me it sucks because I haven't been able to just text her and make an appointment and go to therapy. I have to find someone else, and if you guys know, therapy is very expensive, so I have kind of like put that off for a while. So it's gonna be interesting when I go back, because it's like, I don't know, I feel like when you go to therapy and you've been to the same person for so long, they literally know everything about you, and then when you go to a new person, you have to explain it all over again, and it's just, I don't know, I think it's just like emotionally a lot, so that's that. Alright guys, so I'm basically going to do a voiceover from here on out of the video, just so it goes a little faster. So I just cleaned up my eyes, and I'm going to take some black eyeliner, just smudge it, and then now I'm taking a darker shade in the same palette, and I'm just smudging that out even more. And since I sped this up, I am going on to my lid, and I'm going to take this gold color in the Carly Bybel palette, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. I didn't show it, but sometimes I like to spray my brush with a little bit of like Fix Plus or any setting spray, really. I've heard people also use like eye drops, and it just kind of enhances the eyeshadow
a little more. Makes it nice and sparkly. And then next I'm taking this Too Faced mascara, which I've really been liking. I think it's like their newest mascara or something like that. It's not waterproof, but I don't feel like it transfers really easily, which I find that a lot of mascaras I use transfer. Maybe because I have like longer lashes, so my eyelashes touch my eyelid. And then this is basically where I tell you guys that my camera died again and I added lashes. These are Lily lashes in Hollywood, and you can get these on or at Sephora or online. Next I'm just going to move on to my foundation. I've kind of been using the same thing for a while. It's just the CoverFX Cover Play foundation and the CC cream. I really like to mix them. I feel like the CoverFX is a little lighter, not lighter coverage, it's just a lighter consistency, where I feel like the It Cosmetics is a little thicker, which I kind of like for foundation. So I'm just going to dot it all around and blend it with a brush down my neck, because I feel like the Beauty Blender kind of doesn't get all my neck as much as a brush. It covers more area, so I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out. I wish that blending out my foundation took this much time, because then my life would be so much easier, because I feel like I sit here forever just to blend out my foundation. Alright, so next I'm going to take my Born This Way concealer. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I think I mentioned it in the beginning of the video.
Okay guys, sorry for
but
the
I'm just going to take
difficulties.
that
I just
and a
had
little bit of
to
sharp
my camera
tart
real
shape
quick,
tape.
and it's probably gonna
And
die
here
again.
I'm telling you that my
but basically what you
camera
missed
died
is
again,
I blended
shocker.
out my concealer underneath
And
my
I
eyes
just
and on my
baked
chin,
under my eyes
and
with
then I
a
went
little
in
bit
with my
of the
Laura
Laura
Mercier
Mercier
powder and a
translucent
damp
powder
beauty blender,
and
and
my
I just
damp
baked under
beauty
my eyes.
blender. And now I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury powder, face powder, and this is in the color medium, and I'm just going to blend this into my skin using the damp beauty blender, because I feel like it doesn't disturb the makeup underneath. It kind of, I don't know, I like it for powder. Whoever did a sponge with a wet sponge is a game changer in the makeup world, in my opinion. I just love how it looks. So I'm going to take this Anastasia Dip Brow Gel. It's called something like that. I'm sure you know what it is. And I'm going to take it in dark brown, and it's just a little bit of a tint, nothing too crazy, and I'm just going to brush them up. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. I also need my eyebrows done, so that's happening actually in a couple days. I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with a light color. It doesn't matter what color, just something a little sparkly and light. Next, I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer, which I've been using this for a while. I feel like it's everyone's kind of like, not everyone, but it's like a holy grail product. It's not too cool, it's not too warm. I love it. And I'm just using a Morphe brush. And I also like to put some on my nose and my forehead. Not really to contour, but just to kind of make it so that I don't just have it on my cheeks. And then here I'm adding some blush and some bronzer. My blush is the Patrick Ta. And then I add a little bit of the Kylie Cosmetics blush because it's like super crazy. But if you just do a little bit, it kind of, as you can see, it adds like a little bit of a flush. Next comes highlighter. And also I'm going to do my lower lash line with a little bit of the same colors I use like in my crease and on my lid. I'm using my highlight to also highlight the inner corner, save some time, save some product, and yeah, I love doing this. Most of my makeup looks, I'm wearing something in the inner corner. Lastly, for lips, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk, and then a little bit of like this Kylie, oh, I know, it's the Kylie Cosmetics Liquid Lip in Bare. That's the finished look, guys.
Alright guys, so this is the final look. I'm gonna go before my camera dies again because it's already flashing. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, make sure if you do have a YouTube channel that you subscribe, but if you're just watching, thank you, I appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great Christmas. This won't be up before Christmas, so I don't know why I'm saying that, but yeah, I think that's it. Bye guys.